Welcome to part 4 of this video series that describes making a small steam test plant. In this video I'll be making nozzles for the steam turret, the baseboard, and a burner adapter for the steam plant. I have a workshop techniques video for making baseboards. I'll put a link to this video in the description below. I started by making 2 nozzles for the steam turret. This clip shows a piece of 3/16" diameter brass pipe cut to length. This clip shows me making grooves in the end of the pipe for a length of ½ an inch. The grooves will help the silicone tube key to the nozzle when running steam engines. Next, I cleaned up the end of the nozzle with a Scotch-Brite pad, fluxed it, and then silver soldered a union cone onto the end of the nozzle. This clip shows me silver soldering the union cone. I used a smaller torch head for this operation to avoid melting the union cone when it gets red hot. This photo shows the 2 nozzles I made on the steam turret. After silver soldering, I quenched them in pickling fluid and then cleaned up the nozzles with a Scotch-Brite pad. Next, I moved on to planning the size of the baseboard and making it. This photo shows the general layout of the steam plant. First, there's the boiler that I clad in part 1 of this video series. Then there's the gas tank holder which a butane cylinder slides into. Here's the feed water tank that holds water for pumping into the boiler. This is the condenser oil trap that catches water and oil from the steam engine exhaust. I made these vessels in part 2 of the video series. Here's the steam turret that supplies steam to a model steam engine and returns exhaust to the condenser oil trap. Finally, here's the mount for the feed water pump which pumps water from the feed water tank into the boiler. I made the turret and feed pump mounting in part 3 of this video series. With this layout, I calculated the boiler base to be 19 inches long by 12 inches wide. I started the baseboard by gluing 1 inch by 1/8 inch thick mahogany planks onto the sides of a piece of 3/4 inch plywood that had been cut to size. This clip shows me planing the sides once the glue had dried. This clip shows me planning the approach for gluing planks onto the baseboard. In this case, I will be starting from the middle of the plywood and working outwards. This ensures there's an overhang at each end that will be trimmed later. This speeded up clip shows me gluing the mahogany planks onto the top of the baseboard. I use mahogany planks from Northeastern Scale Lumber. I'll put a link to their website in the description below. They have great products. I use a medium viscosity cyanoacrylate adhesive or super glue to glue the planks onto the plywood. This glue dries hard and is easy to sand, unlike wood glues which tend to dry rubbery and are more difficult to sand off any residue. I place glue on the baseboard, put the strip on, hold it in place, and then use clamps to hold the plank in position until the glue fully dries. I cleaned off any excess glue using a paper towel and repeated the process until all the planks were glued onto the plywood. I left each plank for 10 minutes before gluing the next one on, and then left the baseboard overnight. This clip shows the baseboard after any excess planking has been trimmed and the sides sanded. I'm sanding the top of the base with a mouse sander to remove any glue residue and leave a smooth surface ready for staining and varnishing. While planking the baseboard, I made an adapter that connects the boiler burner to the fire tube. I turned the adapter out of a piece of 2-inch brass bar stock. This photo shows a drawing of the adapter that I designed in Fusion 360. This clip shows the adapter with the burner attached and a test fire of the burner. Everything worked as I expected. I'll do some more tuning of the burner when I assemble the steam plant. I turned the lights off in the workshop so that I could see the flame more clearly. I'll end this video here as I have accomplished everything I set out to do at the beginning of the video. So, that's the baseboard and miscellaneous items for the steam plant completed. Next, I'll be moving on to assembling the main components onto the baseboard. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to support my channel. Thank you.